Good morning, everybody. Happy day after the 4th. So this video will just be, I don't know, just a vlog, I guess. So today is the day that the people are coming about the dryer. So I want to give you guys an update on that. But yeah, so today they're coming to look at the dryer. They'll be here between 11 and 2. I'm really hoping they'll be here between 11 and 12:30, because I forgot when I booked the appointment that, that Miss Peanut goes back to work. So I got to take her to work. You know, I got to leave at least by 12:45 to take her to work, and then I'll be back by 1 o'clock. But, you know, I'll be back for 2 weeks, and then I'll be on vacation again. Speaking of vacation, so like I said, this is a vlog, and I thought about it this morning. I'm like, I need to tell the friends, need to tell the ladies. So, you know how, and I need a little air, because, child, I can't breathe. I told you, being in this car, if the windows are all the way up, it's like you suffocating. Make sure ain't no buggies on my windows, though, because I don't want nothing coming inside. But anyway, so speaking of vacation, so you guys know I have the Baker's cyst, right? And I was like, okay, you know, I was terrified that I had a clot, a blood clot. So I was like, I don't want to, I'm scared to drive. I mean, driving around the city is one thing, but, you know, the drive that I have to make is between 10 to 11 hours. And depending on how I feel, I could push it to 12 hours so I could stop and rest and all that stuff, right? So, I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to make that drive. And that was the first thing that my mom asked me, are you still going to be able to travel? And I was like, I didn't ask the doctor that, but I did mention to the doctor that I had another trip coming up. It was a, 10 plus hour drive, and just to see, you know, what he would say. But I mean, I didn't really like go into depth with him. I didn't talk to him like, you know, hey doc, what you think about this? But he said that's a long drive. So I told my sister, no. I had called, well, I texted my sister and I said, you know, call me when you can, because I went to the doctor today. So she called, and I'm like, it's early for her to be calling. I think she's going to call me in the afternoon. My sister all the way in Mexico, y'all. When I tell you she is living her best life, I mean living her best life. So she called me, we talked, and I told her, you know, about my visit, and I said, you know, sis, I'm really kind of worried about, you know, making that drive. And so she said, well, okay. So she immediately got online, started looking for flights. And at first she was like, and I told her, I said, when I looked at flights before, oh, excuse me, it was going to cost a lot of money. And she was like, And I said, you know, I don't have $500 a piece to be, you know, buying tickets for just a weekend. You know, that's $1,000, and I haven't even paid for hotel and this and that, you know what I mean? So she was like, I get it. So she started looking. She was like, sister, you need to get online right now, blah, blah, blah. And she found me a ticket for like $189. Well, when I got online, I found tickets for $142. But then they did go up. Because it was going to be like $284, but then it went up to $314, and then I paid for our seats, because we're not flying Spirit. Y'all know I love Spirit. We're not flying Spirit, we are flying Sun Country, even though Sun Country is like Spirit. Yes, it is. So I was like, okay, because you gotta pay for your seat and all that. But I mean, not a bad price. So $314 for 2 round trip tickets from Friday to Sunday. And we are leaving Sunday because everybody else is leaving Sunday. Now, when we first talked about this trip, It was supposed to be Friday to Monday. So I had already looked at a few hotels, and I found, a trip. Found a decent hotel or whatever for the trip. Next thing you know, my sister says they're leaving Sunday because they have to get my niece from Indiana, to Texas, and almost between, like, wherever she's going to be, it's between Dallas and Houston, so that they can catch their flight from down in Texas on Thursday to go back home. Excuse me. So they're driving. So then my parents were supposed to still be staying till Monday. Then all of a sudden I find out, we're leaving Sunday too. And I'm like, okay. So we would have been the only ones staying till Monday. And so I said, well, I need to change my hotel, which, dang it, I still need to do that. I need to contact the hotel and let them know, yes, I will not be staying. Yeah, so I need to update that. I'll call them this morning because I have nothing better else to do while I'm waiting for this guy to come. So anyway, so like I said, I went online. Husband and I, we had went out to a nice lunch, and while we were at lunch, I found tickets. $314, and then, like I said, I paid for our seats because, and the reason why, normally I don't pay for seats. Normally I'm like, wherever they put us is where they put us. But my thing was, one, I didn't want to be separated. Even though she is 16, I don't want to be separated. Two, I don't want to be by the bathroom. Whenever you don't choose your seat, oh yes, honey, you be by the bathroom. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yeah. So anyway, so we will be flying to Indiana and then renting a car and driving the rest of the way. Because where my niece is compared to where the airport is, it's a hour drive. That's what she said now. So, yeah, so we will be flying to Indianapolis this month. And we'll be gone just Friday to Sunday. I'm still keeping my vacation days. But I don't know. I'm on the fence because I'm like, what if I need a day off? What if I need a day of rest? But I probably still need a day of rest. I'm almost thinking though, because now Miss Pina don't have to take no time off work. Because see, Miss Pina works in the afternoon. So by the time she gets up and moving around on Monday, she can go on to work. But I was thinking what I could do, because I'm actually off that Monday and that Tuesday, but I'm thinking what I could do is I could possibly take off just the Thursday before and then that Monday and go back to work Tuesday. I don't know. I'll see. I'm gonna look at my schedule and see how I feel. But yeah, so we will be flying to Indianapolis, and I'm excited. The only thing is, normally I like to, last person I see is my husband before I leave, right? And this time, he has to work. So I got to figure out how to get us to the airport. There's been a lot of stuff going on with, like, our public transportation. With the light rail. Because normally, I would just have him just drop us to the train. We'll take the train out. Because we need to be there. Our flight leaves at like 2:20. So we need to be out at the airport at least by 12. I like to be there 2 hours ahead of time. But I got to find somebody to drop us off. And normally, if he doesn't drop us off, Mom and Dad drops us off because they're retired. But Mom and Dad's going to be on the road. Shoot. So, yeah. But, I had been saying, I want to catch a flight. I want to catch a flight. I want to catch a flight. And I'm catching my flight. So, yeah. So, am I spending more for this trip than I had anticipated? Yeah. Because, you figure flight, car, and hotel. When before it would have just been hotel, gas, and that's it. But I also was thinking about the bins, and I didn't want to put more miles on the bins. because we've been eating some highway. I'm just going to be clear. You know, we already drove it back from South Dakota. We done driven to Wisconsin. Well, when I went to Wisconsin in March, I was in the Rogue. But then, and then we went to South Dakota to pick this up. We've been to Wisconsin twice for sure, because we went to the Dales. Plus, the family and we went to Wisconsin this past weekend. So, you know, I'm eating up highway. I mean, I'm eating up highway like crazy. And granted, highway miles are better than regular road miles, but still. Whew. So, yeah, so we'll be flying to Indianapolis, and I'm okay with that. I just got to find somebody to take us to the airport. And now I'm trying to think, how am I going to dress? Do I dress and be cute? You know, I mean, well, I'm not going to do like the famous comedian be rocking no bonnet in the airport. I'm just not going to be doing that, right? Preferably this hair stay good, because, honey, I ain't going to have time to be redoing it. If I do, it had to be done, like, literally this week coming. Or, yeah, next week. And I don't have time. That's, So it should be good. But I got to think about Miss Peanut's hair products. So at least her hair she doesn't have as much hair products as she did before, but still she needs hair products. And so I gotta, you know, look at that. I gotta make sure, you know, carry the what do you call it, spray bottle, because she'll need to mist her hair. I'm like, technically, let me think about that, because I told girl, Key Prime was about to hit us. He flying because he on his phone like this. Because I'm looking like, I know my light green, and he was flying. Child, you see I stopped? Honey, look. If at all possible I can avoid, I'm going to avoid. I didn't want to blow the horn in y'all's ear, but honey, because I'm looking like, are you not stopping? Anyway, child. Ooh. So anyway, she doesn't have a lot of products that she uses, but you know, she still needs enough. So I might have to figure out, you know. But I was just sitting here thinking, we ain't gonna be there for a long time. We're gonna be there for a short time. So technically, we really only need one outfit, because we're gonna travel in whatever we, you know, they're gonna see us in whatever we travel in, you know. So we still gonna be decent and in order, because we're gonna be in the airport, baby. So yeah, and it's straight flight. Praise God, straight flight, no layovers. Hallelujah. But we need something for the graduation. I mean, I know for the other graduation, I packed 2 outfits. I had one outfit that I wore because we were at the stadium. So I had one outfit that I wore to the stadium, but then when we went to dinner, I was cute. Did Miss Peanut change? I'm trying to remember. Did she change? She may not have changed. I changed. I remember that. But, you know, I had one of them dresses that you can ball up in a knot and it still look good, you know, when you pop it. So, but now that I think about it, we only need technically one outfit. I mean, and then something to come back in, you know. And like if she wear, you know, child, because look, I ain't trying to pay for no bags now. I don't pay for seats. They talking about it's $50 at the gate. I'm like, oh no. And you know, I got my new little backpacks, girl. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and hopefully I can find me some cute little luggage tags for them. I want to find like a strawberry or something, you know, strawberry and maybe a pineapple. I thought I had some, but child, who knows what bag it's on. But anyways, yeah, I want to find some cute little luggage tags for our bags. But yeah, so we don't need to carry too much. And I told her, I said, you only need to take one pair of shoes on your feet, and maybe a pair of shoes in your bag. That's it. You know what I mean? You don't need to have 1,500 pairs of shoes. My baby, she packs like her daddy. And I'm like, No. We gotta economize, you know? Like, golly. I think we was wearing him out. Baby, he was eating that food yesterday. Let me tell you. So, okay. You might have saw my menu. I forgot one thing on the menu, so I think I added it to another post. But anyways, we had ribs, we had burgers, hot dogs, cheddar brats. I still had some chicken quarters left over from our picnic, so I cooked those, or heated those up. What else? Oh, we had chicken skewers. They were not key lime, but they were chili lime skewers, chicken. And then we had baked beans, potato salad, corn on the cob, macaroni salad. We got chocolate cake sitting in the kitchen. We ain't even cut yet. He gonna cut that cake today. And the only reason why we didn't cut the cake is because when we went out to lunch the day that I booked the flight, we had got some banana cream pie. So we had pie. What else? Miss Pina had, oh my gosh, we took her to the candy store. Y'all saw that video. And she picked up some red cream soda. Y'all. Now, I haven't tasted mine yet because I got one too. I don't know if it tastes like Barks, but I love me a red cream soda. And she made a float. Oh my gosh, that float looked so yummy, but I couldn't eat it because it had the regular ice cream. What else did we have? Oh, we still had a little bit of fruit left. Feast. Do you hear me? A feast. So we got a lot of food left. I'm not cooking today for sure. For sure, I'm not cooking today. May not be cooking tomorrow. The ribs, I did not actually cook the ribs. I just heated the ribs. We actually bought them. They were already pre-cooked at Costco. And it was just enough. Because, we don't really eat pork like that. And I was surprised because Bossman was throwing back them bones, honey. But, whatever. I try not to say nothing. Now, he'll say something all day. I try not to say nothing. But, yeah, so he was throwing back them bones. Miss Pino tore up those cheddar brats. She was like, oh, because she's always loved a brat. I had stopped buying them because, once again, we don't eat pork like that. And so he always wanted the turkey brats, and I just don't like taste the turkey brats. So I had stopped buying brats. I had bought brats probably in about 2 years. Anyway, but yeah, so I think husband ate 1, 2, 3. He might have ate 4 times yesterday, y'all. I was like, okay. But I'm not mad because that's what I do. And they know what I do. That's our holiday. But anyway, just wanted to vlog a little bit. I will come back. I don't know why I thought I was about to pull something. I will come back later. Maybe when I'm dropping off Miss Peanut to let y'all know if the people made it or not. If the people can fix it or not. Because, child, that's the $1 million question right now. So, yeah. That is the $1 million question. So, I'll be back. Hey, y'all. So, I'm back. I'm dropping off Miss Peanut at work. She's not in the best of moods. I think she wanted to stay home with mommy today. But, this is part of the working world. Oh, she got in. So, anyway, she was like, I didn't sleep well last night. I'm tired, this and this. Girl. Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya. Ciao. So, you guys already know, because I already posted on the community page. So if you're not found the community page, you just never know. Because every now and then, oh my Lord, I done seen the moon and the stars. Jesus. The whole galaxy. Lord help. But if you're not found the community page, I do drop, posts on there from time to time. Not all the time, but from time to time. But anyway, your girl don't have to buy a new dryer. Oh my God. And Because, okay, remember when the dryer broke down, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get a new dryer. My dryer don't work, da, 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 da. And, you know, I was complaining about the prices and this and that and whatever. Well, then I said, well, you know, let me, you know, just see what Service Plus says. Well, then, of course, your girl was procrastinating. Your girl was doing other things like getting her bins and everything else, shopping on Temu, okay? I'm just saying I was. So, and then when I did call, the number was like not working or something. So anyway, child, we going on field trip. We going to Aldi's. I gotta get some more buns, cause honey, we need what does it say? Anyway, so I finally called, and I was shocked when they were like, "Oh yeah, we got you slotted for July 5th." I was like, "For real?" So we purposely did not wash clothes this weekend because I was like, if the dryer get fixed, we can wash at the crib. So, oh, and I should have ran the washer. I'll do it when I get back because I want to do like a vinegar wash and just kind of, you know, because the wash machine has not been used since December. I kid you not. Yeah, your girl been struggling. Anyway, okay, better watch it. Anyway, so, you know, and my husband kept saying, I think I know what it is, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, but you're not no repair person. You're not repairing it. So, I mean, child, it was exactly what husband said it was. It was the belt. So, the belt got fixed, and your girl don't have to buy a new dryer. So, I just asked the technician, I said, question for you. I said, if the wash machine, because my wash machine actually is not, it's not broke. I mean, it does work, it washes, but it goes off balance a lot. Like a lot. You know, you put the washer on, you done went upstairs, you sitting chilling, done about near fell asleep, and all of a sudden, you know, you hear that noise. So then you have to go down there and kind of reposition the clothes, and sometimes it does it so much that it's like you can't even finish like spinning the clothes. So then I just have to do a spin cycle just to make sure the clothes are wrung out. Child, it gets on my nerves. Anyway, so that's one thing. The other thing is sometimes like when it goes a few days without being used, I'll go down to use it and water fills in it. Not all the way to the top, but it'd be like that much water in it. And I'm just like, what the heck? And then, you know, of course, I don't know that it's in there. So then when I go down there, then I'm like, oh my God, this water's been sitting here this whole time. You know what I mean? Child. Struggle. Okay, but like I said, I haven't used my wash machine in months. But I do know one time I went down there, I checked it, and there was water in there. So I had to, you know, do the spin cycle to get the water out. So anyway, I asked the tech about that, and he said he believes he knows what that is, blah, 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 easy fix, but I got to put in another ticket. So I did call Service Plus back, and I put in the ticket. So now they're going to contact me again, and it'll be the same company. Hopefully it's the same guy, and he'll be able to fix my wash machine for me. Yes. I was going to say for free, but yeah, I'm paying for that service. Child, look, I'm going to need something. As opposed to having to, you know, buy a whole new set. Now, that's not to say that I still don't want a new set, but right now, 2023, July, I don't have to buy a new dryer, praise God, because since we have a gas dryer, we don't have electric dryer. We have a gas dryer, and the gas dryer, for them to come out, like I found one that was it was under $600, right? But for them to come out, set it up, do some other, I don't know what it was called, it was going to be almost $800. And I said, who doing that? Just for one appliance. And then the wash machine was about that. It was going to be $1,600 to $2,000 for a set. And I just said, I'm not willing to pay that money if I don't absolutely, positively, without shadow of a doubt, have to. So, your girl don't have to spend that money. Praise God. Here's the other blessing. Let me, oh, Chad, I got blessings coming. So, remember in one of the clips before this, I said I need to contact the hotel because, you know, we were supposed to stay to Monday, but now we're all checking out on Sunday. So, I did call. I remembered, I did call. Child, blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I called. I told them I need to change my departure date. It's going to be that Sunday as opposed to that Monday because I have a flight that I'm catching. No problem. So, which now I think about it, I need to check the time of the flight because it's an hour drive. So we'll probably be getting up not super early, but early enough so one, Miss Pena can get breakfast, and then we can get on the road to Indianapolis to get to the airport so that we can, check in, drop off the car, and then whatever. Okay, so, child, when I tell you I was on the phone today. Woo, so I called, told the guy I need to change my date, my departure date. He changed it, so my balance went from $285 to $195. And then he says like a $50 hold or whatever they put on your account, for incidentals. Okay, no problem. I'm good with that. So then, okay, so that's that. I got to looking at the car rental, and because I was like, dang, I said, that's a lot of money. It's $166 for 2 days, $166, and it was through Thrifty car rental. I've never rented through them before. They said if you use a credit card, they hold an additional $200. I said, for why? If you use your debit card, honey, they hold an additional $300. I said, what the? But okay, so what I was doing was I was, checking accounts and making sure that I had the appropriate funds, whatever. So I'm like, credit card, debit card, Wonder card, something gonna get used, right? Honey. So then I said, well, let me just for giggle's sake see what the rentals prices are today, right? Baby, how about, so what I was renting too, so this is also the reason for the price. What I was renting was a SUV. I just, that was the cheapest thing at the time that I, put the stuff in there, put the dates and times. So it was an SUV. I was like, okay, so it was going to be like a Jeep. I'm like, I ain't never drove a Jeep before, but my sister has. I rode in one, so okay, I can handle that. And it wasn't like the Jeep that I rented when I was in Texas. Not the actual Jeep. This was like a Jeep Cherokee Jeep. So I was like, I don't really have to have no SUV. Let me see what they got. So I put the dates and times in again. It came up with some mid-sized cars. I'm like, okay, now mind you, your girl ain't drove a car in how long? I mean, outside of driving Boss Man's car, it's the first Wednesday. Sorry for the sirens, y'all. Anyway, so I said, but, mid-sized car, that's fine. So it said like a Corolla or something like that. And I got the price down to $148. So from $166 to $148. Here's the kicker. So I called them, and it's not through Thrifty, it's through Alamo. I've never rented through Alamo before. I've only rented through Enterprise. That's like my main one. Dollar Thrift or Dollar Rental. That was really big down in Texas, but I don't rent through them no more. I think they got bought out. And then those were the only two, Enterprise and Dollar. So child, this one was the Alamo, the 148 was through Alamo. So I said, well, let me call Alamo. Let me see what their fees and stuff is before I cancel. Before I cancel, the Thrifty one. So I called, and the lady said, well, how are you paying? Are you paying by credit card or are you paying by debit? I said, well, actually, it all depends. It depends on the price. So she was like, okay, so the people are contacting me, so I need to respond to them in just a second about the washer. But anyway, so she said, matter of fact, let me look and see what it said. I can read it while I'm sitting here. I forgot about that. Hello, my God. Okay, I don't like the way she pulled in, so we're going to move. I'm watching you. So she said they could come out the 11th between at 10. That's not gonna work. So then what's the next one? It says, to confirm this appointment time, text yes. If this doesn't work, please call our office. So I will give them a call in just a second because that does not work. Anyway, so because the 11th, that's during the week, that's a Tuesday. Yeah, and I can't take off. So anyway, so she said it depends on Alamo. Said it depends on how you're paying. Are you paying by debit or are you paying, or no? I said it depends on the fees because she asked me, was I paying by debit or credit? So she said, well, if you pay with a credit card, you just pay the amount of your rental. If you pay with a debit card, then it's additional $200. Did she say 200 or 300? I think she said 300. One or two or $300 additional hold on top of the amount of the rental. I said, oh, well, I'm paying by credit card then. She said, oh, okay, then it just be the price of your what you booked at, the $148. Facts. Because if I would have stayed with Thrift, I would have and I know you're probably thinking like, girl, but you get your money back. Yeah, you get it back at the end of your trip. I'm not trying to have them be holding money on my card or on my, you know what I mean? Because you never know if something may happen. You may need additional monies for whatever. So I'm like, so yes. So your girl worked that out. So I got cheaper hotel price. We're still staying at the Days Inn, which I love. I get a car rental so I don't have to worry about putting miles on the Benz. And yeah, so... And then, the additional monies that I had already put aside for the rental through Thrifty, that's the money I'll use for food for myself and Miss Peanut. So we're good. Only thing now I have to secure is a ride to the airport from Minneapolis. Now, have not secured that yet. I reached out to my aunt. She has not responded. I think she's going to be out of town, so I don't know. But, let me put a pin in y'all. Let me contact these folks. Tell them that date and time does not work for me. And see if I can get a different day and time. Because, yeah. Oh, and then I have some other updates in reference to other phone calls that I was making. So, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. So, I just called and spoke to the people. And y'all, I got a zit on my face. Lord, I got 2 of them and it hurt. Anyway, I just spoke to the people about my washer. And they wanted to get us in on the 11th, but that's not going to work because I got to work. And it's a Tuesday. It's not like it's a Monday. If it was a Monday, no problem. Boss man would have been home, but it's a Tuesday. So, give me a second. Let me make sure, because now 3 different cars done parked next to me since I've been here, and I ain't been here that long. So a girl trying to get going. I'm like, don't be, Anyway, so I know her, I think. Anyway, oh Lord, there's children, Jesus. Let me get away from these people. So they're getting us in next Friday, which is fine. I told them, I said, if we can still do the 10 o'clock slot, because, it's a 3-hour window. So 10, 11, 11, 12, 12 to 1. Long as they're done by 1 o'clock, we're good, because Miss Peanut has a dentist appointment at 2. So she was like, oh, yeah, no problem, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, good. Thank you, Jesus. So they're coming to look at the washer. Hopefully it's the same guy, because I like him. He was cool. So he'll be coming out he or someone else will be coming out next Friday. Other phone calls I made outside of the car rental. The other thing about the car rental, let me say this. So, because I've never been here before, right? I had to call and ask, like, okay, where do we, what am I thinking of? Now where? What am I thinking of? I wanted to know if there were tolls between where the airport is and where I'm going. Because, that's a factor too. That's another reason why I didn't really want to drive. I wanted to fly. Because there are toll booths or toll lanes or whatever from here to Indiana. And I'm just like, for real? And so my dad's going to map it where he can go around the tolls and get into Indiana. But that would have been fine going, but they're not coming back when we come back. They're actually continuing on from Indiana, going all the way back to Texas to take little man home. So I'm like, I don't want to get turned around and then get, hit with toll fees and fines and tickets, and ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm flying and we're good. The lady said, oh no, there's no tolls between here and Muncie or wherever I'm going. So I'm like, okay, cool. I really want some French fries. What time is it? Do I get fries? Do I go home? Do I get fries? I'm getting fries. Yeah, I'm getting fries. Say what you want. Deal with your people. Don't deal with me. Oh, and it's packed up here. It's lunchtime. That's why. So anyway, so the other calls I made, which, now that I'm getting ready to tell you about these other calls, you're going to be like, you really shouldn't be getting those fries, boss lady. Deal with your people. Don't deal with me. So, and I'm just getting fries and a soda, and that's it. I got a phone call this morning from the weight loss clinic. It was the bariatric and weight loss clinic. So, yeah, hold that thought. No.
What can I get for you?
Can I get a medium fry and a small Coke?
Anything else?
That's it. Thank you. Girl, it's expensive just for a fry and a Coke. Anyway, so I was waiting for my toll to pop up before I started talking. If this girl don't get out of my way, she gonna get bump. Move it and lose it, sister. Anyway, so they called and they said that there's some forms or something that I need to complete online. They wanted me to complete, so I'm like, okay, 50, 60, 70. I think it said 68. So I got it. And so I said, okay. So when she said that, she said they'll send it to me via my chart, some forms I got to fill out. It was like 10 pages of forms. There's all these questions, y'all. Basically, am I suicidal? Do I have any depression, anxiety? Have I been abused because of my weight? I mean, even want to know about like my childhood. I mean, it was some weird stuff. I guess they really want to know, is you crazy or is you just fat? I don't know. Anyway, so, and then, then they ask you to, at the end, do you have anything else you would like to say? So I was like, yeah, I suffer from, and they ask all these questions, like, do you have high blood pressure, sleep apnea, polycystic ovarian syndrome, infertility, heart, cardiovascular disease, cancer, thyroid cancer, some other stuff. It was a bunch of stuff. And of course, there's, some factors on there that I do have or suffered from, like sleep apnea. I don't do CPAP anymore, but I did back in the day prior to YouTube, actually. So, and then I had my tonsils removed, and then I hadn't had to use a CPAP anymore, but yet and still, I had to put that on there. So, anyway, excuse me. So, after I completed that 10-page questionnaire, then I said, well, I need to get my other appointments on the book. So, and then I didn't even realize I had got text message from the doctor saying, I need you to make your nurse visit. I need you to make your visit with me, So I made my nurse visit. Nurse visit is next Monday afternoon. I forgot what time. 1:30, I think. And then the following week on the 17th, I have to see my doctor, and that's at like 3:20. Because he wanted to see me definitely before I leave town. And so now I'm going to let him know that, yes, I'm leaving town, but I'm not going to drive. I am going to fly, and then I'll have to drive that 1 hour or whatever distance. So he'll be happy with that, because when I told him 10, 11 hours, he was not happy. So I got those, all that done. The lady said at the weight loss clinic, once I completed my forms, and someone will contact me to set up my initial appointment with them, because I guess it's a wait or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. I'll do that. And then I also set up my dietitian appointment too. So I got my nurse visit done. My nurse visit is the 10th. My doctor's visit is the 17th. My dietitian visit is the 19th. And then I go to the ENT on the 26th. Child, when I tell you I'm about to be, again, I don't want to see no doctors. And that's not to mention, I still got to go see Doc about my back. Because I'm down to once to twice a month seeing Doc. So yeah, it's a struggle. Oh, I thought I was up at the window, child. Let my hair stay in here. So yeah, so I'll probably contact Doc. Maybe later this week to see if I can get in like one day next week. Because it would be good that I get in before I leave town. I did go to see him. Did I go see him after I did go see him after I came back from the Dells. Didn't I see him before then? Or did I see him after? I can't remember now. I just remember I did go see him, but he said like once or twice a month. So I'll go and see him again before I go out of town. So yeah, child, busy, booked to capacity. Not to mention, gotta work. Yes. Thank you. You too. I had the exact amount. I had 570. It was 568. But anyway, so yeah, so book the capacity, child. Doing what I gotta do. My hands are dry, so if you see my hands being ashy, don't talk about me in the comments, because honey, look, I just got done washing dishes, okay? And I'm about to go home and clean my bathroom and get my bathroom all cute with my new stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. Those things that I got from Target, those little white little shelving things. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to use them because they too little. They're little. I'm taking all that back. So that's what $5, $10, $15 I'm about to go back and get, because I'm taking it back. I meant to bring them with me while I was out, but I want to get back and I want to do what I want to do since I still have some energy. I did do a lot of resting. So Fruganista, yes, I did rest. My knee is kneeing. It's kneeing. I'm okay. So I did rest. I rested a lot yesterday, actually. Bossman and I, we left to go to the gas station. And then I was home. I mean, shoot, got me some good sleep too. Child, when I tell you I was sleeping good. I just got to put the straw in my cup, child. Better not open my straw. You couldn't tell me French fries ain't done. It's lunchtime. Thank you. Yep. I wanted to make sure they was hot, because I was about to be like, but yeah, look like he was getting ready to pop the paper off my straw. Honey, don't want me to go there. So I'm sure what I'll probably do, since I go to the dietitian on the 19th, what I'll probably do is do a diary. I'll probably do a diary of what I eat in a day. So I won't start that till next week. How about that? You know, just kind of keep a diary of what I've eaten every day. That way, you know, they'll be like, oh, okay, blah, 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 whatever. I just realized my cup was wet when he gave it to me. Child, you know I don't like that mess. I'll get the fussing. And the only reason why I'm having a Coke right now is because I drank my water this morning. More to be drank, but I did drink my water this morning. I also had a coffee this morning, and I was like, my stomach started feeling icky. So, I'm having fries with a little bit of salt on it because it will settle my stomach. Yes, but anyway, the knee is kneeing. I did get some rest. I got a lot of stuff taken care of today, which I'm so happy about. So tomorrow will be all about the videos you guys requested from Temu. Now, I will say, if I've worn an outfit already, I'm going to insert pictures of that outfit. I'm not going to, like, pull out my entire closet. I'm just not. Just so you know. Oh, you just gonna turn on in front of me? Huh. So, if I worn the outfit, you won't see it. Unless I just feel like it. I am going to break the Temu videos up. I think it's going to be a 3-part series. Because I have short outfits, I have pants, and I have dresses. I do have shoes. I also have purses. I might check the weather. Let me see what the weather look like. Maybe I'll do some of it outside. You know, just so you can be able to see, you know, what it looks like on different little scenery. But then I'm like, if there's bugs out there, you know I'm going to be having a fit. So, I don't know. I had it in my mind to pull out my jewelry and all that stuff. And I was actually going to do the video in the upstairs, in the office. But our upstairs is hot right now. Oh, let me break it on down. I see the man. Excuse me. I was going to do it upstairs in front of the futon, but it's hot upstairs. And I'm just like, I can't, because child, I get to filming that video, and after about 3 outfit changes, I'm be like, oh, heck no. I'm just saying. So what I might do, well, if I do it outside, it'd be different if our outside was like a deck. Because I don't want to be stepping in the grass either. I don't know. We shall see. You'll see me one way or the other. Now, just know, I'm not necessarily going to be showing my feet, I think. Or, if you do see my feet and my feet are in comfortable shoes, just know that your girl can't put on heels. We're not doing that, you know. With me being extra lovely and all my thickums, I can't, and my back, child, listen. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yes, I will have on a slide or a sandal or something that's comfortable for the feet. Especially for the dresses and stuff. I mess around and put my tennis shoes on. More than likely, I'll have on my slides, though, just because it'll be easier for me. So, yeah. So, since I've worn some of my outfits, definitely, I'll probably just insert pictures so you can see what they look like on. Now, there are some outfits or dresses that I might just show you just on the hanger because they are super malfunctioned. Like the one I was going to wear for the family reunion. That one was too tight across the bust. So, yeah. You won't be doing that. Especially me being outside there, child. I go to sneeze wrong and that thing gonna bust apart. So, no. All them bosoms up here. So, anyway. I did get, I bought 4 pairs of shoes from them. I think. 5 pairs of shoes. I don't know. So, yeah. I'll try those on too. So, we shall see. But, like I said, it will be like a 3-part series. I'll do shorts. I'll do pants. And that will include, like, jeans. And then those also will include, like, if I bought just like regular shirts, I'll put those on with that. And then I'll do my dresses. Now I know, let me think. I don't think I got any skirts. Yeah, everything's either a dress, short outfits, or pants. Pants outfits. So you'll see. And it's going to be raw and uncut. Queen Bee Vintage Finds. Oh, is that like a little thrift store? Oh. Mind to roll up in, Queen Bee? Get my tail home. I gotta do this bathroom, child. I did go to the thrift store. I got 2 outfits from the thrift store. I got a pants outfit, 3-piece set, and a dress. I might throw that in the rotation too. I don't know. You'll see it when you see it. But yeah, so that'll be that on that. So you'll see those videos next week. I will be taking some time off from recording. Just a couple days. Because I have been posting pretty regularly, every day almost. But you know, I need some days to get myself together. Especially, I definitely want to record us going to Indiana. I'm excited because I've never been. I have a friend in Indiana. I know there's some vloggers that live in Indiana. 2 different channels for sure that I watch. So, not that I'll get to see anybody, but you know, I'll be in the state. So I'm excited. But y'all, that's the end of this video because I'm munching and I really want to finish my fries. Oh, what day is the ice cream social? Is it this week? May I bring Miss Pam to the ice cream social? Because you know we be having all kind of festivals. But alright, y'all. You take care. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.